Hello, Pisces. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Pisces, is everything a mess? See that? When all the little color block pieces are falling off of the zebra. He's losing his stripes. Are you losing your identity, your integrity, your personality? What is going on? Chop wood. So, chop wood is about doing nothing. It's telling me that whatever this is here, it's probably out of your control, or maybe it doesn't even have anything to do with you. Maybe there's forces, people around you that are fighting, and somehow you're stuck in the middle. But chop wood is just take your broom and just sweep the porch. Just do your normal everyday routine. Try not to get involved because it's not for you. No sense fighting over something that was never meant for you in the first place. I don't know, Pisces. What's going on here? All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got. I never even took my cards out of my bag. I'm slacking here, Pisces. All right. They were all pre-shuffled and prepared this morning, but I always put them back in the bag to protect them. So, angels, what do we got for Pisces? 2 of Swords, sign of Libra. A very difficult decision, Pisces. You don't know what to do about something, about a change. The Wheel of Fortune is reversed. So are you resisting making a decision that you know needs to be made? 4 of Swords. You're waiting. Waiting and waiting. What are you waiting for, Pisces? Let's get the cards out. And there is the 6 of Cups in reverse right off the bat. You cannot forget about the past. Can't let something go. What's happening? Oh, there you are. You're in the reverse position. Let's cut these. Get them out. Unless you're dealing with another water sign. Always possible. Could be the person that's causing the chaos and conflict. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I forget that these cards reflect off of the light. Okay. We're going to have to do a shift. High Priestess, follow your intuition. You're like, I don't know, with that combination right there, I feel like you're not feeling, like not trusting yourself, or not feeling like you have the power or the tools to make something happen. Let me keep these here. That's your energy, Pisces. You feel stuck. All right. I'm going to do a little shift because I know that it's blinding down there. I see you got 3 6s in your reading right off the bat. So I feel like this is out of balance. Is that oh no, that's an 8. 8 of Swords. All right, the glare looks like it's pretty good there. Do that. Put that up so you can see it. Okay, that looks good. So the first card that you have for your past is the 6 of Cups in reverse. Having trouble letting go of the past. Something that happened. Letting go of something that was very comfortable for a long time. 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups tells me that there is a soul contract here. There was also some type of tower moment here. I'm feeling with this chaos and conflict card and the star card, because the star comes after the tower, we're trying to heal from something that happened. There's a lot of giving here with the Six of Cups reversed and the Queen of Cups reversed. I feel like you gave everything that you had to a relationship, to the point where you were emotionally exhausted and you just didn't have anything left in you to give anymore. So you felt the need to walk away. This relationship that you were in was a constant battle. I feel like you're confused and you're just asking yourself, why? Why was that person like that? Why did that happen? Why did I have to leave? I felt like you just, Nine of Wands in reverse in the center of the reading tells me that you just eventually got so exhausted that you just gave up on the situation. But I'm going to tell you why all of this happened. Because I feel like with the High Priestess and the Moon card, you're asking yourself why. That's the great mystery. That combination is the great mystery. Anyway, the Star card is your destiny. That's why it happened. It wasn't for you. You weren't supposed to be there. That's why it was a constant battle. That's why it was a constant conflict. That's why there was no magic. Something just didn't work out. It didn't manifest. Because Spirit said, you're not supposed to be here. That's why they bring in the Tower. It's time for you to move on now. You learned your lessons. You did everything that you needed to do in this relationship, in this situation. But I really feel like you're having trouble moving on from this, Pisces, or it's the other person. Somebody is stalking somebody here. When I get the Moon next to the Page of Swords, somebody is watching somebody from the past, cannot let go. The Six of Swords even tells me that there could be a tracking device on somebody's vehicle. I hate to, scare anybody, but that's my combination for it. I mean, it's here. So anyway, whatever this was that ended, whatever this Tower was, you healed. You're working on healing. I get that. It's over. You're at peace now that you've left. But Page of Swords is also a card. It's about communication. It's about research. It's about all that stuff. But it's also about facing the truth. Facing the truth that you just needed to let go of this. You had to give up. The Nine of Wands in the upright position talks about someone who is standing at their post 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they're determined to do it. No matter how exhausted, how hungry, how sick they feel, they just keep on going and keep on going. But when it's reversed, you've decided to just throw in the towel. It also makes me feel like you stayed in something too long. You gave it too much effort. So now you're at the point where possibly you found someone who is giving to you equally with the Six of Pentacles. But the Six of Pentacles is also in balance. You're out of balance over here because you were giving so much. But now it looks like you're back in balance now. It looks like you gave up. You faced the truth. You're feeling good. You're back in balance. Everything's good in your present. We come into this Moon card in the future. The Moon card is fear. It's dark. Do you know, I don't know if you know what the Great Mystery is, but the Great Mystery is spirit, obviously. And sometimes things in our life happen and we don't understand why. And we just keep dwelling on it and dwelling on it with this Eight of Swords. Like, I just feel like you cannot let go. You cannot get this out of your head. You keep asking yourself why. You keep going over and over something in your head. Like, why did this happen? I can't let go. Almost like I feel like you're even considering reaching out to the person that this ended with. Not even to rekindle the relationship. It's almost like you want to reach out to them just to talk to them, just to ask questions. Like, can you meet me for a cup of coffee because I need to get some things out of my head? Maybe that's what you need to do. so you can move on. But I also feel like you're, how can I put this? You were with this person for so long, and this person was so comfortable to you that you're almost saying to yourself, I can't let go. Like, what is my life going to be like without them? The Nine of Wands in the center of the reading, I have to tell you, is my test card. I mean, there was a breakup here. There is somebody that can't move on. There is somebody that's afraid to reach out. Probably because the relationship was, I feel like there was a lot of fighting and arguing. But I kind of feel like this relationship is just on break. It's just in separation mode. But Spirit is saying that it's not for you. But maybe it's not for you right now. Oh, time to go is under there. No, it's time to go. So it was just time for you to move on. It was your destiny. You were done with that person. You were done with that situation. Your contract, your soul contract with that person is over. It's done. That's the only reason why it ended. Like, that's the great mystery. That's what people can't understand. If you're not fulfilling your contract here on earth of the things that you're supposed to do, that's why Spirit comes in and they drop those little tower bombs and they just push you where you're supposed to be. So I feel like you're supposed to be right where you are right now. You're away from the drama. You're in the calmer waters. It's quiet. It's peaceful. The chopped wood just makes me feel that right now you need to trust the universe. It was time for a change. It's time for you to heal. You need to just go about your daily routine. Get up, go to work, do your grocery shopping, whatever. Stop dwelling on it. Stop asking questions about it, and just take a break for a little bit, because I feel like your next soul mate is coming in, and I feel like you need to get some rest and prepare for that. Because when a door closes, that there's a reason for it. There's another one that's going to open up. So you're gonna be meeting someone soon. I just don't think that this person is coming back. I mean, even if you are, either one of you is trying to hold on to this, I just feel like it's done. Sorry, I thought I just heard somebody knock on my door. All right. I'm going to take a final message from the Oracle of the Unicorns deck, if anybody is interested in that. And then we're going to take this. Really? That was pretty quick. Polarity. Well, this has been coming up a lot. All right. Integrate your shadow side. Let me see. I can't read it. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. See, you need to go through the bad times in life so you can experience the good times. Understand the law of polarity. Let's read this one from the book. Maybe not all of it, but some of it. There's polarity. I'm kind of curious. We have all played in the shadows and dabbled in darkness throughout different lifetimes. There is no judgment from the divine on what you did or didn't do in this or any other incarnation. Source sees you as wholly lovable and worthy, even if you were a part of destruction or deception in other times. Only we hold ourselves in judgment and punish ourselves because we feel we are anything less than pure light. These unicorns show you that there cannot be light without the dark. There cannot be day without the night. Just as you could not have the capacity to hold the level of light that you do now, if you had not plunged deep into the darkness before, you would not appreciate the good things that you have. If you had not experienced the opposite, this polarity serves you beautifully. So I feel like that's almost saying that you did some not so nice things in your past lives. Okay, it doesn't mean that it's right now. And I feel like it's saying that you're punishing yourself for something that you did, and they're telling you to get over it. Maybe you were the one that didn't give equally in the relationship, and you feel guilty about it. You feel guilty about what you did. You can't get out of your head about it. But anyway, it's just saying that if you were an evil person in a past lifetime, in this lifetime, or you did something that you feel guilty about, it's time for you to get over it. That's what I'm getting. Spirit loves you no matter what, and you have to go through the dark times to become a better person. That's what they're saying. So anyway, I'm going to leave this portion of the reading here. I'm going to take the rest of this on over to Vimeo, and we can pull all of your clarifying messages. If you are choosing to not join me over on Vimeo, thank you so much for watching, and good luck with your situation. If you are joining me on Vimeo, I will see you on the other side.